Germany is the richest country in Europe. We are the fourth largest economy in the world, and we are also the fourth largest weapons producer in the world. If this country, rooted in the history of the war, we were freed, we have a democracy because the Allied troops and so many members of resistance forces fought against our fascist government in the 1930s and 40s. If we, Germany, are not willing to put our money and our military capacity where our morals ostensibly are, then we have truly betrayed everything the Federal Republic stands for. And this is unfortunately the lesson and the message that's being heard loud and clear in Kiev and by our allies across Eastern and Central Europe. They have seen that Germany is not the steadfast, strong, and deep-pocketed ally that they thought. Just in the first 2 months of this war, the German government spent over 9 billion euros on Russian oil and gas. And the amount of money, by contrast, that we've sent to Ukraine in support is simply dwarfed by that amount.
And when economists talk about what would happen if the country were to go cold turkey when it comes to Russian oil and gas, there would be an economic shock. It maybe could be worse than the crisis that we saw in the 1970s. So immediately that possibility then is pushed to the side.
You mentioned the word sacrifice before. This is what we're looking at. Are we willing to take an economic shock? Are we willing to face recession in order to protect freedom and democracy and the lives of millions of innocent people in Ukraine? That's really the question. And we just came out of the COVID crisis. Well, we're still kind of in it. But our governments were able to mobilize incredible resources to help small businesses and struggling families survive through the crisis. Certainly, many people and businesses suffered. We really took a hit as a collective economy. But it was to save lives. It was to stop the spread of the disease. And now I fear we need to do it again. I know it's hard and it sounds scary, but this is the moment that we face. And the German government has not made clear to the German people that this is the stakes that we face.